determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The impact players in this game are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now it's second down here. On the option, it's Holmes. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's got room to run. An impressive spin there. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. They draw first blood here in the championship game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. He finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense on the field to take over. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Crosses the 25. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Holmes. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. They'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Fighting off the defender. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Breaks an open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a 3rd down sack. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Excellent field position here for the offense. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Singleton. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Butter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Holmes. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense now operating in the red zone. They feed the fullback this time. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. He's got it right near the end zone.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
midfield to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Give it to the big fullback here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now for the 44? Back in motion now. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Ball handed off. Powers through. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Holmes. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. QB keeper all the way.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. And here comes the punter onto the field. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll feed the back again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you sacked? It's a loss back to the 6.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Grinding away on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here's the option play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
38 on to kick it away.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. QB decides to keep it here. That run moves the ball across the 35. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a 2nd chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. Saban to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.